Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with three different mouse companies' customer support, and I'm going to be going in order of when I had to deal with them. And the first mouse company is Glorious, and yeah, this is a different camera angle before I start, uh, just because I don't know. I just wanted to change things up. But anyways, I had to go through Glorious first to return the Model O wireless when I got it about a year and a half ago because it had an actual serious problem where if I just clicked the right click at all, basically, it just squeaked very, very loudly. And this is a very common issue, especially back then with Glorious mice. I'm not sure if it's the issue nowadays because I've heard they upped their build quality, which is good on the Model D wireless or the Model O minus wireless, but it was a problem with the Model O wireless and multiple other Glorious mice at the time, so I had to return it. But in order to do that, it wasn't just as simple as giving them the order number and then getting a return label and then getting the refund. Nope, wasn't that simple. I had to record a video with the build number and the serial number in it, and then I had to explain why I was returning the mouse in the video, and then I had to also demonstrate the problem with it. Like, why? Why do I have to go through all these steps just to return a mouse that has a legitimate problem and that multiple other people have that same problem with? Like, why, man? But once I did that, it took a while, but once I did do that, I got to exchange it for the same mouse. I just got a replacement, and that mouse was even worse. I'm not even joking, that was even worse because you know what they did? Instead of actually fixing the mouse by putting in a bunch of effort, instead they just went the easy way out and put a bunch of lube or something to soften the click out so it didn't squeak at all. But that made it mushy. That made it literally almost impossible to spam click it in Minecraft, which I played a lot at the time. So yeah, it was basically unusable for Minecraft. Maybe for other games it was decently usable, but even then it wasn't that great. So yeah, it wasn't that good. Luckily afterward though, they were decently kind, and they did say, well, not decently kind, they were kind about it, and they did say that I could get a refund without having to send the mouse back, which is again kind, but I'm not going to use the mouse anyways, so that's where the story ends. But anyways, the next mouse company I had to deal with for going through customer service was Pulsar recently. This is probably going to be the most controversial one because a lot of people have had negative experience with Pulsar, and they really do need to fix that like ASAP, especially when the new X2 comes out. They really need to get on top of their customer support and actually, you know, fix it, because there was one dude that it took 2 weeks for them to respond, and then he sent the mouse back and he didn't get the refund. Like, why? And he also got a defective scroll wheel on the Pulsar X2, or not the Pulsar X2, the Pulsar X Lite Mini. Like, what? That is unacceptable. They really do need to fix their customer service. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about my experience. So I just wanted to return the X Lite version 2 Mini because it had a lot of post-travel and pre-travel to me, so I just asked them to return it, and they were kind about it. Maybe I just got super lucky, and I think I did, but they just gave me the return address and said, okay, you can return it. And then I did. And then I got my refund about 2 days later. So yeah, it was very, very simple. It was also quick. It only took them about, I think, 5 or 4 hours to respond, which isn't the worst, especially compared to like 2 weeks like other people. And again, Pulsar needs to fix that. That is super inconsistent. They really do. And luckily, that guy that I talked about that had to, didn't get his refund back, I'm pretty sure they solved that with like Twitter DMs and stuff. I'm pretty sure Pulsar contacted customer support and they solved that. So that's good, if you were wondering. But anyways, the last mouse company I had to go through to return a mouse was obviously Vaxi, and I returned the MP01 pretty recently, and they were the most kind out of all of them, and they were easily just the most easy to return the mouse to, because not only were they just super kind and they just said, hey, you can return the mouse if you want to, and, there's no problem with it. Also, they don't have any, like, customer support issues that I'm aware of. Not a lot of people are complaining about Vaxi customer support, and I don't think so, at least, for a good reason, because they're pretty goddamn good. At least with me. I'm not sure. I might have, like, skipped over a few if I missed it, like people complaining about Vaxi customer support. But with my experience, it was super, super kind. I just explained my issue and they just said that it's decently common, but I still felt like there was something wrong with the post-travel and the pre-travel and just the click feel on the MP01. So I returned it and they were super kind about it. Again, they gave me the return address and it was simple, and then I just got to return it, got my refund very, very soon after. So again, Vaxi was very, very kind, and same with Pulsar with my experience with them. Again, your mileage may vary, but my experience with them is that they were kind and they were very, very easy to return to. With Glorious, on the other hand, it wasn't so easy. But anyways, yeah, that is my experience with Mouse Company customer support. Again, your mileage may vary. You might have a like asshole on the on your end of customer support, but I got pretty kind people, and I got to return it very, very easily. So again, maybe I'm just super, super lucky in terms of customer support, but I'm just very, very unlucky in terms of getting like and like mouse wise. But anyways, that is it. That is my experience with customer support, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.